Hello. Isn't this a cool purple rock? I think so. Hey, I am Magic Hands Downs, and I think that you are a magical being having a human experience, just like me. And this is raw purple purite. Purite. Yes. It's the stone of freedom. It says a lot of times the only thing holding you back is yourself. We all deal with limiting inhibitions, self-doubt, and uncertainty every day. But do you want to break free? Purpurite is a breathtakingly beautiful crystal that may help you do just that. This vibration, purple stone, symbolizes liberation and growth. The affirmation is self-expression, growth, and transformation. So I express, I grow, and I transform. That's how I would say that. Hi, thanks for being here with me right now in this moment in time. I'm going to talk about something. I wrote something. That sounds good to you? Stick around. I appreciate you. If you don't want to, that's fine. Go on the internet, scroll, keep doing whatever you're doing. But just know, if you're going to stick with me, you're here for a reason. If you don't, you're also gone for a reason. I'm happy for both. How is this planetary day affecting you? Because it's one of balance and dealing with stuff that you haven't dealt with for a while. I've been cleaning my house all day. I clean my bathroom, clean my cabinets in my kitchen, finally mopping my floors. That's my little bit of myself. And what I did today, I cleaned, and I felt really weird doing so because I was really angry. I wasn't very super angry, but there was low boil of, I don't know if this is exactly what I should be doing in this moment in time, but I'm going to continue to do it because I think it needs to get done, and I've been putting it off. No one else is going to clean my house for me. I would love to have more funds to pay someone to clean it, but right now it's just me, no one else. Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna clean your house the way that you really want it to be clean? If you're on that train of thought, you get it. It's I can do it, or I want people to do it. I do it the best. And what I'm going to read for you right now in this moment in time is something that I wrote about anger. I asked, what is the origin of anger and what is the purpose? And the answer is, understanding why we experience anger is necessary in order to transmute the energy into a more beneficial and constructive manner. It's based on survival. The process of anger, how to process it and to learn to work with one's own source of anger and using that to transform that energy. And where in your body does anger go? Where do you feel it? For me, I feel it in my chest, in my heart, and my throat. So all up here. It feels like I'm burning, I'm raging. I'm or I'm a slow boil. I wrote something else. I'm going to share it with you. This is something when I thought about writing videos, how my personality, so I'm affected by someone's comment. And I was trying not to be affected by anyone's comment, good or bad. I'm just happy to be doing what I'm doing, and I don't need validation necessarily and oh, you're doing a great job. I know sometimes I'm learning. This is a new process for me. For me personally, from my life and my experience, I do not talk a lot. And when I do talk a lot, I talk a lot. When the conversation, the air is open, I will talk a lot to get my thoughts out. But my reality recently, I don't talk. My job, I don't talk because it's the type of work that I do. I want people to relax, and it's difficult to talk when you're doing massages. So I have been using this as a form of at least listening to myself. I've been listening to myself with this. I'll play back the videos and I hear my thoughts, and I'm very, really grateful to express myself. And I knew going online, and that's one of the fears, is putting yourself out there and not being received in any manner, even good or bad, just no one caring. And that is it's gonna be a constant getting over that. But I wrote this to myself. It's hey, I find myself super annoying sometimes, and I wrote this talking about the kind of material that I wanted to do is, I am that experience you have when you want to scratch a scab or a bug bite, but that you better not. You don't want it to hurt later. Like I am that. Ooh, I'm kind of that. I want to be that trigger for people in a sense. I want to be that catalyst to be like, hey, why am I affected by whatever that person just them doing their thing? That's been my reality. I'm not like the same, like the way that I am on here is more animated. And thank you for being here with me in this moment in time and hearing me out. But I can get very bubbly. Not just bubbly. Ooh, me scratching my crown head. You know you can get bubbly. You know you can be like, woo! Like I've told a story about one of my meditations with the Carl Jung dig method. And I didn't go into a hole in my meditation because I didn't want to go in a hole. I don't dig holes. They're difficult. I don't want to do that. It's going to hurt my hands. So instead of going into a hole, I went into a big cave. Then walked in the cave and started getting into these really thin passageways. And I was walking, and it literally kind of, if you imagine like how this crystal is, so the walls, like I'm walking in between and squeezing myself to fit into this like canal. I'll be with you in a minute, Mommy. I love you. I love you too. Okay, so I'm going to continue with my story about the cave. So I'm walking, I'm figuring out, like, why did I do this? Why am I in this cave? This is so much scarier than just digging. And I picked up a book. And once I got into a clearing, I picked up a book. And the book was the book of me. And when I opened it, it was just like this shiny thing. Like this, and it was me, like, hi, how are you? And I was like, ew. That's way too much for me right now. Like, I'm so happy. And I wasn't ready to deal with that, so. That's good to get off my chest. I'll continue on with something else that I wrote. You got a great comment. This is when I did a YouTube video. You got a great comment. You need to press record and let yourself speak organically. You don't thrive at this time with a rigid structure around this topic because you fear hearing yourself as you are. You are afraid of your own value and ability. You are not a coward, but you are cautious for the wrong reasons. You will and have never experienced something you were once afraid to do that you did not end up loving at the end. Wisdom cannot be understood by a student of fear. Fear is not necessary for this time in your life. You have the ability to bring light for those currently in darkness. I bring my own light. Like, even if I don't, if this doesn't light you up, if you're still here with me this moment of time, that's fine. It's not meant to light you up, but I hope it doesn't take you to darkness. The habit of fear of your own power will subside when you find it more painful to contain your voice. Write it out. You are worthy of your own time. And that's a message for you. You're worthy of your own time. Even if people find you annoying, even if people don't understand what you're doing necessarily, but if it's starting to bubble up in your heart, like if you get like angry at yourself, like, why am I not doing this? I should probably do this. It would make me so happy. We'll see. See if it makes you happy. This is making me very happy to just sit here and talk to myself. And it's like it's just a form of self-expression, literally. And it's very public. So do something big, do something bold, be brave. And this alignment it's on this day, January 25th, it's a big day for me. I no longer have a husky. I have a rude boy. I no longer work somewhere. I work for myself in here. Yeah, I also have a job. I'm very thankful for. But hey, just know, whatever, just leave with your heart. If you got a mission, go from there. Leave with your heart. Just start talking to it. Like, hey, what's going on here? How you feeling? Why are you feeling it? And go from there. And then future nows will be what they're meant to be. I'll see you in the future now. I think you're a magical being, absolutely, hands down. And I hope that you continue to believe that you are here for a reason. And I'm so happy that you are. Bye.